Welcome back to another Halloween movie marathon movie review, where today on October 12th, I am reviewing the 2013 classic horror film, The Conjuring. I remember when The Conjuring first came out, it was considered the scariest movie ever at the time. People were talking about it like it was like the next Exorcist, which is dubbed the scariest movie of all time. Now, there are so many movies in the Conjuring universe, it's honestly hard to keep track of sometimes. I mean, there's 3 Conjuring movies, 2 Nun movies, there's 3 Annabelle movies, there's The Curse of La Llorona, which they say it's not a part of the Conjuring universe, but we all know it was meant to be. We all know that priest is the same priest from Annabelle. We're not dumb. We're not dumb, Warner Brothers. Don't play us like that. And there's still talks of more Conjuring movies. So it's crazy to think that this one film sparked an entire franchise, all of course based on the works of Ed and Lorraine Warren. If you guys don't know who Ed and Lorraine Warren are, you've obviously not seen any of the Conjuring movies, but they are demonologists, aka paranormal investigators. They go around and they make sure whether or not you have ghosts or demons, or if you're just crazy and it's a pipe brushing up against the side of the house making a loud noise and you're getting scared of it. And so in The Conjuring, this movie follows a family of 7 known as the Perron family. And they, of course, move into a new home, and a lot of stuff just starts happening that's not normal. You know, pictures are falling off. The mother's getting bruises on her wall, on her walls, on her body, and just crazy things. Doors are slamming. They're seeing figures. It's not good. Things aren't good, and so they seek help in Ed and Lorraine Warren, who in this movie are played by Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson. They, of course, are incredible. They play the couple extremely well and have ever since they donned the roles in 2013. We also had Lily Taylor and Ron Livingston play the Perron family parents, Carolyn and Roger. They both did a phenomenal job as well. The movie really, it feels so perfect because it was a period piece, being that it was in the 60s, or I'm sorry, the 70s, early 70s, and it was also a horror movie, which is, I feel like we were really not doing much with that in 2013. I mean, really, horror was kind of in a drought at that time. Earlier that year, we had the Evil Dead remake, but it wasn't in the 70s or the 80s when the original Evil Dead came out. It was set in today's world. So for The Conjuring to take us back to the 70s and be loosely based off of real events is awesome. So it's like, this is real. The Annabelle doll is real. The Perron family is real. The Warrens are real. This was all real. Now, the story didn't happen exactly as the film says it did, and if you want to know more on that, I'll gladly make a video in the future talking all about it, but that's a whole other story for a whole other time. But The Conjuring itself, as a film, it's such a good horror movie. There's obvious reason that it sparked so many sequels and spin-offs, and it is probably one of the biggest money-making horror franchise ever, if not already number one. Personally, I give this movie a 4 out of 5 stars. I don't know if it's just because Halloween's not far away, if I was just feeling up to it. I don't know. But The Conjuring, it's just a fantastic horror movie. I really love the characters. I love the storytelling. I love the atmosphere, the feeling of being in the 70s. It really hits everything right on the nose. And I appreciate that. Not every movie can do it as well as this movie. Even some of their sequels and spin-offs do not hit anywhere nearly as perfectly as the first Conjuring movie. And yes, I'm looking at you, Annabelle. That movie stunk. So guys, like I said, today's movie, The Conjuring, 4 out of 5 stars. If you want to watch it and you don't have it on Blu-ray like I do, you go ahead, go on Max. It's on there for streaming. I actually watched half of it on Max on my phone, and then the other half on Blu-ray, just because I was busy and I was doing stuff. I actually went and got a haircut, buzzed my whole head off. I am practically bald. So I was just chilling, watching a movie while I was getting my haircut. Other than that, not much to it. It's on Max. It's available for streaming. And tomorrow's movies are a trilogy of movies. Granted, they are pretty short in relative sense to this, as it should only be about 2.5 hours for all 3 movies to be watched. Never Hike Alone, the trilogy. It is fan films for Friday the 13th. If you've never seen them, the YouTube channel Womp Stomp Films creates them. They are incredible. I have them on Blu-ray actually right here because I helped back the first 2. This was from 2017, and I believe this was 2020, right? Yeah, 2020. So Never Hike Alone and then Never Hike in the Snow. 2 incredible short films. I love them both. And now the second one, well, I guess third one, but this one, I don't know. It's Never Hike Alone 2. This is just like a little, like a spin-off, not even spin-off. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't the second Never Hike Alone, because it's Never Hike in the Snow. So now, Never Hike Alone 2 comes out tomorrow on October 13th, and I am excited as heck to see it. So, on the screen right now is the schedule for the remainder of the month. After the Never Hike Alone trilogy, I'll be watching Halloween 4 and Halloween 5, 2 of my favorite Halloween movies of all time. Yes, I love Halloween 4 and Halloween 5. And now, I have them both on 4K here, so I'm going to be excited to watch them in 4K for the very first time ever. Last time I watched them was on Blu-ray, so 4K is going to be fun for me. Now, if you do not have them on disc, they are available to stream on AMC Plus, so you can go ahead and grab that, and you can watch them on there. I think it's relatively cheap. I think it's like $4 a month, something like that. Really, it's not anything crazy. So yeah. And they have a ton of awesome horror stuff on there. AMC Plus, in my opinion, is an absolute W of a streaming service. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video on The Conjuring. Tomorrow will be Never Hike Alone, the trilogy. They're all available on YouTube for free. I can't wait. The Never Hike Alone 2 premieres tomorrow night, so you have to wait to watch that one, but you can watch the first 2 right now on YouTube for free. Go look up Womp Stomp Films. They are both on there in 4K nonetheless. They are fantastic. So thank you guys. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed today's review, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more.